Hello, everybody. Dave Neal here. They call me Linen Shirt Dave, aka LSD Power Recapper, and I'm coming to you from Placencia, a beautiful coastal town on a peninsula in Belize. I haven't even had a daiquiri yet, folks. I promise you. This is sober Dave. There's something about this linen life that's just got me feeling above average. All right, so the road ends here, the Final Four. This is a graphic for the basketball Final Four, but it's kind of the same as Katie's season. Like the guys who compete for the Final Four in basketball and the NCAAs, they don't get paid. What do they get? The same thing with Katie's men. They don't get paid. They get verified on Instagram, and maybe they get to bump Harrison's with Katie Thurston. You know, sometimes you got to crack an egg to make an omelet. I had two people tell me they didn't like when I said bumping Harrison's, and I posted that on Instagram, and about 5,000 of you were like, keep bumping Harrison's, we love it. Look, it's called a litmus test. You pass, you collect $200, and we continue the party. Or you don't like bumping Harrison's, and then you no longer watch. But it's okay. We can digress together. All right, so let's get into this. I appreciate you guys for sticking around. And everyone's saying, oh, Dave, you're working too hard. No, listen. I go outside for an hour. I take photos of my fiance like a man. And then I get a little too much sun, and I come back inside, and I got a cold drink waiting for me after this. And if that's not a reason to hit the like button, I don't know what is. Now, couple spoilers regarding Katie's season. So if you don't like spoilers, I will tell you when I will be announcing them at the second half of this video. Now, in the meantime, in the first half of this video, let's discuss these graphics. Graphics, if you will, that were released by the Bachelor official Instagram account. I know it looks like they got a new intern who's here to, work on their. This looks like some like cheesy PowerPoint slide you'd make in high school. Either way, I love it. These are 4 or maybe 5. How many? We've got 4 guys left. These are the hometowns Final Four graphics for Katie Thurston. They are done as movie posters. Katie in the Rose, home or hometowns. Then we have Katie and Greg in Kissing in the Rain. Rain isn't the only thing falling. So is Greg's IMDb star meter. Now, that's a joke for about 7 of you guys. The IMDb star meter is what actors... You know what? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. There they are, kissing in the rain. Look, kissing in the rain sounds romantic, but then you go to a diner with wet underwear. Listen, unless it's really warm water, wet underwear is not going to help you later on in the evening. Takes one to know. Justin, there he is. Furrow that brow. Love at First Sight, starring Justin. He's got the look, and that's the look I made when I started making money on YouTube. I was like, oh, we got to make more of these videos. That's the look. By the way, shout out to Grace in DC. She just sent me $50. You know, you take my word for it. She just sent me a $50 Venmo donation, and she said, hey, Dave, have a couple daiquiris. I literally read it, and I immediately went, bartender, and I got Tasha a daiquiri. Go to my Instagram if you want to check that out. I'm going to show you the daiquiri he made for her. It is full of blue curacao and different herbs. I think there's some arugula in there. Who cares? Have a sip. We're enjoying it. First time out in about a year and a half. All right. So the next one is Blake and Katie, right on time. He's making Katie's heart go boom. Listen, I think I could have made better show posters with about half an hour's notice on my flight here. But hey, I encourage them for doing things that aren't just fluffy like love. You know, they're trying something different. Go for it. Michael A. is the artist. He's good with his hands. And this is the part where I press the button where the lady goes, ooh, and cheers. But I don't have my mixer here, so I don't have it. And by the way, I know this is in the minority, but for the few people that or making fun of the fact my levels aren't set. Are you guys kidding me? I'm 1 inch away from the pool. What do you mean my levels aren't right? Your levels aren't right. Okay? Can you hear this? No, I'm kidding, folks. I'm kidding. Come on. We're all having fun here. So anyway, let's get into the Reality Steve spoilers. If you don't want these spoilers, now's your chance to click away. I gave you 4 minutes of love, okay? Now's your chance to click away. Let's just assume these are season-ending spoilers, okay? These are season-ending spoilers for Katie Thurston, and they're coming to us in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Bachelorette Michelle's filming update from Reality Steve. When filming begins next week, filming will be at the Renaissance Esmeralda Resort and Spa in Indian Wells, California, which is Palm Springs. or thereabouts. From there, filming will move to Minnesota, as originally reported. That's good. They'll get a chance to like kind of lounge and all that. Okay, here's let's read what's going on with the Final Four. I wouldn't worry too. And by the way, some people have said, let's just cut back here. Some people have said, oh, like reality Steve, he didn't get his Final Four right. Oh, shows him. Listen, folks, come on. Let's not hate on the guy. I don't care how right he thinks he is. Don't hate on the guy for getting something wrong. I mean, I'm actually glad we don't know everything. We thought Andrew was going to be in the Final Four. We thought Justin was out. Now Justin's in. We're like, oh, it's like when you like haven't seen a movie in a long time and you're like, I forget how this ends. And you're like, oh yeah, this thing, or like you ever watch a movie and you for sure know that villain's going to be dead, and then it's like 10 minutes left in the movie and you're like, the villain still isn't dead. What's going to happen? You're like looking, you ever watch Law and Order and they found the guilty guy and there's only, there's 40 minutes left and you're like, they found the guilty guy, but there's 40 minutes left. There must be a plot twist. Well, there's a plot twist here. All right, so let's get back into it. Oh boy, I'm getting so good with these graphics. I got quick fingers. Hey ladies, how are you? Linen shirt, Dave. By the way, I got this on Amazon. Pretty not bad for a linen shirt. Me and Jeff Bezos over here shooting off to the moon. He can go into space. I can eat an edible. Work with what you got. All right. I wouldn't worry too much about but it's 110 degrees there. The whole season is not filming there like Claretaceous. They'll maybe be there 2 weeks tops. They're heading to Minnesota from there and staying at the Marquette Hotel. Is it Marquette or Marquet Hotel? I'm going to go with Marquette. I don't know what any of the dates are there yet, except I heard the Semple Mansion will be a location for something. Date, cocktail party, rose ceremony. I don't know. Just that the location will be secured. Guys start flying to Palm Springs beginning of next week. Whoa, hold on a second. We just went nuts here. Guys start flying to Palm Springs beginning of next week and will be quarantined for a few days, which, by the way, Bao, originally thought to be on Katie Thurston's season, has gone private on his Instagram. So we might see Bao competing for Michelle Young's love. So that means we'll get the potential cast release probably next Wednesday or Thursday. I've got 4 guys right now, I believe, but once the full cast is released, as has been the case since they started doing this, I'll have their full names and IG accounts of everybody by the end of the day they're released. Filming for Michelle's season is set to end on or around September 10th. Never forget. They are only booked, what day was it? September 12th. Never forget, huh? What day? Oh, come on, folks. They are only booked at the Marquette in Minnesota from August 5th to 29th, so it looks like they're definitely heading somewhere else for overnights and or final rose ceremony. And from what I'm told, they plan on bringing back regular hometown dates this season where Michelle will go to her Final Four's home. Breaking news, going to the Final Four's home. Wow, very fascinating. I can't believe I gave up sitting on the beach for this. Caitlin and Tayshia are set to host Michelle's season, but everything I'm hearing has been that they are looking for a permanent host to start once The Bachelor begins filming at the beginning of October. Wow, The Bachelor is going to begin filming in the beginning. Oh my, that we are literally never going to stop this show. I do not know who is on their short list to host. Speaking of being on the short list, how you doing, Hunter? I'm kidding. Come on, he's probably taller than I am. Give average guys a shot. On a normal season, there are 11 episodes. The 8th is always hometowns. The 9th is overnights. Now, folks, stick with me on this. 10th is the tell-all, and 11th is final rose ceremony, followed by after the final rose. With Michael leaving at the beginning of next week's episode. And that, by the way, these are all spoilers, guys. I announced it a million times. Don't come at me with, well, you didn't listen. Okay, that's on you. Michael leaving at the beginning of next week's episode and them going right into Men Tell All from there. There's only 10 episodes this season. Next week is the 8th. The 9th will be overnights, fantasy suites, bumpin' H's, and August 2nd. And then final and after the final rose on August 9th. But because of the fight with Greg and his wonky exit, I have a feeling there will be a cliffhanger from the August 2nd episode into the 9th. Probably will be the shot of Katie wanting to leave the show. They love doing that. All I know is the Greg fight. I don't know at what point at overnights it happens. I don't know the order of the overnights or what else plays out. All I know is Greg basically eliminates himself. Let's hope he doesn't eliminate too soon, if you know what I'm talking about. Oh boy, I just saw the daiquiri being sent over to Tasha. Oh my gosh, it's amazing. We got to finish. I got to go get that daiquiri. I don't know. Hashtag drink the daiquiri Dave. Hashtag daiquiri Dave. Hashtag linen shirt Dave. Oh boy. Is this more fun? A lot of people were commenting that they love the old school Dave, bookshelf Dave happening. I hope you guys enjoy this as much as I do. All right, so the fight's going to happen. I'm sure we'll see a lot of it, but how they show it and who they choose to focus on and where their edit is biased towards will be interesting. So the August 2nd episode would begin with the final three guys, Justin, Blake, and Greg, and then the Greg fight will at least start on that episode. Round it up. And then the Great Photo will start in the episode. And by the end of it, on August 9th's finale, Katie will be engaged to Blake. That's all I got as of now. All right, folks. Well, there it is. There you have it. So Katie's engaged to Blake. As we mentioned, it's a spoiler. Listen, I'm going to literally walk straight out of here and go drink that daiquiri. I'm going to need you guys to give me a follow. Hold on a second. I'm looking for where's my Instagram? Like in there, right there. So give me a follow right there. I'm going to go Instagram Tasha drinking her daiquiri. It looks amazing. It's multiple colors. I got to get out there before she drinks it, okay? Because if she starts drinking that and she messes with the colors, listen, I didn't come to cue the, I don't have the music for the national anthem, so I need you guys to hum it. I didn't come to Belize as a member of the United States of America, so that her daiquiri, she's posting about it right now, at Tasha Courtney, will be mixed up. No, I want that blue carousel on top. I want that strawberry red on the bottom, and I want us to drink that and get slightly buzzed at noon on a Tuesday, Wednesday, what day is it here? It doesn't matter, guys. You know what? Thank you guys so much for checking this out. And if you want, on Instagram later, I'll give you a tour of this place. Actually, why don't we just do it now? Check this out. Here, let me loosen this. Here's a tour, right? I can't go. It's a nice little bungalow, right? But check this out. I know I showed this to you guys yesterday. Check this out. Here's the outside. And then look at this. Way down there is Tasha. She's way out there by the pool. That pool leads directly into the ocean, or not right into the ocean, but close to the ocean. And I've been flying drone shots. We're gonna have so much content to show you guys. But all right, that's the Final Four preview. So check that out. Thank you guys so much for watching. There is a brand new Patreon episode out. It's a 75-minute conversation I have with my buddy Jonesy, where we read the weird news and we talk about it. It's a lot of fun. Not Bachelor related, although we do talk a little bit about Bachelor on the Patreon. You can go check that out. That is patreon.com/Dave Neal. There it is right there. It's so much easier when I'm at home. I got the fingers. Patreon.com/Dave Neal if you want to go check that out and support. And again, thanks to Grace for the daiquiri. I'm going to go show you the Instagram right now. I really appreciate all the Venmo. You guys are way too kind. Okay, back to live. Back to my daiquiri. Bye now. Hey, that rhymed. How about that? It's all improv.